Good morning, students. In previous class we have started with condensation polymerization, and today we will go through the examples of condensation polymerization. But just before going through directly the examples, in previous class we have seen that condensation polymerization example. For example, I have taught for you, that is terylene. Terylene is the polymer of two monomers. Those are terephthalic acid and ethylene glycol. Okay, the terephthalic acid contains two COOH groups. Ethylene glycol also contains two OH groups, bifunctional group. Okay, these two will be combined by the losing of H2O molecule. Okay, the type of polymerization is called condensation polymerization, and this ethylene glycol is continued with terephthalic acid. Again, left side terephthalic acid is continued with ethylene glycol. In that way, the chain will be continued to form a long chain compound which is called polymer. That polymer name is terylene or dacron. Okay, just after completion of this monomers, they might have given some small examples or uses of these terylene also. If you read, immediately you will understand what are the uses also. No problem at all. Now, this condensation polymers, the polymers which will undergo condensation polymerization, are called condensation polymers. Examples of these condensation polymers are under the name of different categories we will go through. First, A, that is polyamides. Before going to this polyamide, what is that amide functional group? Already we know what is meant by that amide functional group. General formula of amide is RC double bond O NH2. What is the general formula of amide? RC double bond O NH2. This RC double bond O NH2 is the general formula of amide, in which it is not combined with any other. Okay, but this polyamide, what is meant by polyamide? These amide groups are so many present. So many amide groups are present. In that way, finally we will get polyamide. Okay, one thing I will keep like this only. What is this amide functional group? And now I will go through what are the examples for polyamides. After completion of that, we will come to know which type of group is present and whether it is related to amide or not. In that way, we can say this is polyamide. Okay. Under this polyamide, A, first example, that is nylon 6,6. Under this polyamide, first example is nylon 6,6. This nylon 6,6 was discovered by the scientists who belong to New York and London. NYLON, nylon. In that way, it got the name nylon. 6,6 is representing, it has two monomers. Those two monomers have 6 carbon atoms. Okay, like that we can remember. Immediately 6,6 idea you will get. It has two monomers. The two monomers contain, each monomer contains 6 carbon atoms. Okay, now what are the monomers of this nylon 6,6? Those are NH2, CH2, 6, NH2, CH2, NH2. If you have remembered, at the time of starting of polymers, I explained how it got the name. This name is hexamethylene diamine. What is the name of this compound? Hexamethylene diamine. Okay, now diamine, two NH2 groups are there with 6 methylene groups. CH2 group is called methylene group. Okay, let us continue. This is one monomer. How many carbons are there in this monomer? 6 carbons. Next, another monomer. C double bond O OH, CH2 4, C double bond O, OH. Name of this one is adipic acid. This is common name. IUPAC name, total number of carbons 6 ma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons. Hex, un, hexane. On which positions oic acid are there? 1, 6. Hexane, 1, 6 dioic acid. Hexane, 1, 6 dioic acid. It is the IUPAC name of this compound, but in this chapter, these IUPAC names are not required. Okay, you can remember these common names, it is enough. Adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine. Now observe this carefully. Please, it is not possible to write how many molecules are present. You have to understand that here we have hexamethylene diamine, next adipic acid. Immediately we have to understand here hexamethylene diamine, next continuation, adipic acid. Here continuation, adipic acid, next hexamethylene diamine. Like that it is forming a big chain. Hydrogen present on this adipic acid and OH present. OH present on this adipic acid and H present on this nitrogen will be removed or liberated as water minus H2O. Then we will get the compound that is, please observe this NH2. Here actually here we have two hydrogens, but one hydrogen and OH of another adipic acid. Hydrogen of this hexamethylene diamine left side also and OH of another adipic acid will be removed as water. Correct? Same way here OH is there na. This OH and hydrogen present on nitrogen from hexamethylene diamine. This is adipic acid. Next continuation hexamethylene diamine will be removed as water. That's why simply in a simple way I am writing here. See, here we will be remained with NH. We will be remained with NH. Next, CH2 6. NH CH2 6. Next, here NH, because one hydrogen and OH will be removed. Here NH continuation. This nitrogen is bonded to C double bond O. C double bond O. Continuation. CH2 4. CH2 4. C double bond O. OH is removed, so I kept simply continuation. Okay. See, continuation N means how many molecules of hexamethylene diamine and how many molecules of this adipic acid are combined, we can't say. N molecules. Okay. Now observe this. This is the polymer. This is called nylon 6,6. This is the polymer which is called nylon 6,6. What are the monomers? Hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid. Now this polymer contains NHC double bond O. This polymer contains NHC double bond O. If you observe here, this NH is bonded to C double bond O again. Here also NHC double bond O. If you observe, this C double bond O is bonded to again NH. Then again you will get CONH. See, this is the common CONH group present throughout the polymer. CONH or CONH. Substitution. See, instead of this hydrogen, it is bonded to another carbon. Instead of one hydrogen, this nitrogen is bonded to another carbon, like a substituted amide. Resembling that amide group or not? Amide group is RCONH2. Here NHC double bond O. See, C double bond O NH. Resembling that one. That's why this is called polyamide. Like this, C double bond O NH groups will be continued throughout the polymer. Like that, C double bond O NH groups are continued throughout the polymer, and that is called simply polyamide. Okay, that's why we told this is coming under polyamide. Okay, is it clear now? Now, first example we have seen nylon 6,6. Next, second example we will see, that is nylon 6. What about the nylon 6? Let us see that one. I think you understood. Same way, in what way I represented, just make a note down. in classwork clearly, all of you. Don't forget, this is explanation part which is helpful at the time of your revision time. Okay, now second example under polyamides. That is nylon 6. By seeing the name itself, we can understand this nylon 6 has only one monomer. Previously, nylon 6,6 has two monomers. Those are adipic acid and hexamethyldiamine. Now this one has only one monomer. Okay, that is caprolactam. What is this caprolactam? C double bond O, NH continuation, CH2, 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 one, two, three, four, five. Till now 5 carbons we wrote now. Total 6 carbons must be there. One more CH2. This is bonded to NH. This is called caprolactam. This caprolactam is obtained in what way? I will show that one. First, before that, please observe carefully. C double bond O, CH2, 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 CH2. Total number of carbons 6. It is one monomer only. Okay. Remember that monomer contains how many carbon atoms? 6 carbon atoms. So I wrote 6 carbon atoms, NH. Okay. This one, first step, it will undergo reaction with water. This caprolactam will undergo reaction with water. Water will provide H plus ions and OH minus ions. Water will provide H plus ions and OH minus ions. Now what will be happen? This C N bond is there, na? This C N bond is going to be cleaved towards nitrogen. Then nitrogen will get N minus and C will be getting positive charge. This C positive charge will be attacked by O minus. H plus is attacked by N minus. We will get CO OH, C double bond O, OH. How many CH2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 CH2s are there. CH2 5 times. Continuation. This NH is getting one H, ma. We will get NH2. Okay. First step. This caprolactam will undergo reaction with water to form caproic acid. But remember, in exam if they ask what is the monomer present in this nylon 6, what is the monomer present in nylon 6? Don't say that caproic acid. It will be caprolactam. That caprolactam will undergo reaction with water to form caproic acid. Now this one will undergo polymerization. Okay, how it will undergo polymerization now I will show. Before that, are you clear, everyone? This bond is cleaved. Simply H plus and OH minus is added. In a way, N minus will be attacking this H plus and C double bond O is attacked by OH minus to form COOH and NH2. Simply that chain is broken. Closed chain is getting broken. It will get two functional groups. One side amine group and another side COOH group. This is one of the examples of amino acid. This functional group, this compound has both amine group, NH2 group as well as acid group, COOH group. The type of groups, the type of compounds are called amino acids. In biology also you might have learned two types of amino acids are there, essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid. Okay, this is one of the examples of amino acid. COOH group is there as well as NH2. Name of this compound is caproic acid. Now this caproic acid will undergo polymerization to form nylon 6. In what way it will undergo polymerization? Let us see now. C double bond O, OH, CH2 5. NH2. One more molecule. This is in which it has only one polymer, one monomer. Na? So this molecule it is going to be repeated. C double bond O, OH bonded to CH2 NH2. Continuation. This side also it will be continued. H of this one caproic acid and OH of another caproic acid will be removed as water. Next here this OH and H of another caproic acid will be removed as water. This H and OH of another caproic acid, COOH present in caproic acid will be removed as water. Like that it will be continued. Same in what way it is arranged. COOH CH25 NH2. COOH CH25 NH2. Next COOH CH25 NH2. It will be continued. Keep on left side and right side to form a big chain compound that is called nylon 6. So this one will be combined to be formed as C double bond O, continuation NH. This is bonded to NH. No? Continuation CH25 NH. This NH is bonded to C double bond O. C double bond O, CH25 NH. This is continued with C double bond O, N. Observe what is the group present here. NH C double bond O, which is resembling amide. That's why this nylon 6 is also coming under polyamide. Okay, ma? These are the examples of polyamides. What are the examples we have seen for polyamide? Those two are nylon 6,6 and nylon 6. I hope you are clear with this one. Next we will go through B. Under condensation polymers, A type is completed. That A type is polyamide. Next B type is polyesters. Okay, let us see what about that polyester. Before that, in nylon 6,6 and nylon 6 polymerization form, at the time of formation of polymer, we got everywhere one water molecule is removed. Okay, that type of polymerization only it is called condensation polymerization. Now, under polyester, first before going to this one, what is meant by ester group? What is the general formula of ester? R C double bond O O R. This is called ester. Correct? Don't bother about R and R. After writing the example and what about that polymer, we will understand C double bond O group is present. C double bond O group is present. That is called polyester. Okay. Under this polyester, best example is terylene. Already we have seen in general example of condensation polymerization. Okay. Under this polyester, we have one example, terylene. That is enough. Now, what are the monomers present in terylene? Two monomers are present. Those are terephthalic acid and ethylene glycol. When alcohol and acid reacts, we will get ester. When alcohol and acid reacts, we will get ester. If we have one COOH group and one OH group, it will be ended with formation of ester. But we have other side COOH and other side OH, so there is a chance of continuation of chain to form like a polymer. Okay, now let us see how this is going to be formed. Now see all of you, this is terephthalic acid. This is ethylene glycol. What is the IUPAC name of ethylene glycol? Ethan 1,2 diol. Ethan 1,2 diol. What about terephthalic acid? IUPAC name benzene 1,4 dicarboxylic acid. benzene 1,4 dicarboxylic acid. That is the IUPAC name of terephthalic acid. Now what is going to be happen? Hydrogen from this alcohol group and OH from this acid group will be removed as water. That type of polymerization is called condensation polymerization. Okay, will be removed as water. This C double bond O is bonded to O. C double bond O is bonded to O. CH2. CH2. This O is bonded to C double bond O in another terephthalic acid. This O is bonded to C double bond O in another terephthalic acid. That's right. Okay, so it will be continued like this. Now this C double bond O is bonded to benzene ring. And here C double bond O. This OH and hydrogen from another glycol, ethylene glycol, will be removed and this is continued. Okay. N. Okay. Suppose observe here continuation. Here definitely O C double bond O. Here also C double bond O O. In between these two molecules, what is the group we have? C double bond O O, resembling ester. That's why this is coming under polyester. Okay, like this C double bond O O. Here O C double bond O O. Next here C double bond O O. Like that, this group C double bond O O group is getting continued throughout the formation of polymer. That's why this is called polyester. So under polyester, what is the example? Terylene. Terylene is obtained from two monomers. Those are terephthalic acid and ethylene glycol. Okay, ma? Note down. After this, we will go through next type of condensation polymer. Okay. Note down carefully, all of you. I hope you understood this concept. No problem with that one. We have seen two examples for condensation polymers till now. What are those? First one is polyamide, second one is polyester. Let us see the third one, all of you. The third one is C, that is phenol formaldehyde polymer. Phenol formaldehyde polymer. Okay, first, before going to the polymer directly, one more time, before going to the polymer directly, okay, first we will see one reaction. The reaction is also simple one only, removal of water. What about that one? Let us see. First write the structure of phenol. C6H5OH. On every carbon we have one hydrogen. Except this carbon, remaining all the carbons, every carbon has one hydrogen. So I am writing for your understanding purpose, in ortho position one hydrogen I wrote. Okay. And formaldehyde. What is the formula of formaldehyde? CH2O, which is called methanol. Methanol is also called formaldehyde. Now this is phenol. Next formaldehyde. H, C double bond O, H. This is called formaldehyde. These two, how they will undergo reaction. Okay, see carefully. Between carbon and hydrogen, which is more alternative? Carbon is more alternative. So this bond is shifted towards carbon as negative charge. And this hydrogen is getting which one? H plus. Are you clear, ma? This hydrogen is getting H plus. This carbon is getting negative charge. Na? Immediately that carbon which got the negative charge is going to attack this carbon. Sir, why it is undergoing this reaction with carbon? Because between carbon and oxygen, which is more alternative, oxygen. Obviously the pi bond is there, na? This pi bond is shifted towards oxygen as O minus. One more time. This carbon hydrogen bond is there, na? This carbon hydrogen bond is cleaved towards carbon, and carbon is getting which charge? This carbon negative charge. Okay. With that negative charge, this carbon is going to attack this carbon in formaldehyde. Because out of double bond, pi bond is shifted towards oxygen as minus. Okay, then this carbon is getting plus, na? It will be attacked by this carbon. Next, this O minus is going to attack this hydrogen. This O minus is going to attack this hydrogen. Is it clear? Now I am going to write the product one. Let us see. In phenol, OH will be present like that only. Next, in ortho position, this carbon is bonded to this carbon only, na? Okay, this carbon has how many hydrogens? 2 hydrogens. CH2, this carbon 2 hydrogens, and this O minus is getting H plus to be formed as OH. That is the compound which is formed. One more time. Phenol. In ortho position, CH is there. Okay, that CH bond is cleaved towards carbon as C minus. Then that C minus is going to attack this carbon. Okay, ma? At that time, this pi bond is shifted towards O minus. Immediately that O minus will attack this H plus. Then it will be formed as OH. This carbon is going to form this carbon, and this carbon is going to form bond, which is bonded as CH to OH. This is the compound which we got by first reaction. Is it clear? Next. Keep like this one. OH. 1 minute, man. This compound only I am taking again. OH. CH2OH. Now observe this another ortho position. Another ortho position has hydrogen. This hydrogen I am going to use that one. With one more formaldehyde molecule. With one more formaldehyde molecule. Now between this carbon and hydrogen, which is more alternative? Carbon. Because of that, this bond is shifted towards carbon as C minus, and this is getting H plus. Now this bond is shifted towards oxygen as O minus. This carbon is getting positive charge. Then this carbon is getting negative charge, na? This is going to attack this carbon. Please don't confuse. This carbon which got negative charge is going to attack this carbon. Then this CH2. This O minus is there, na? It will attack this H plus to be formed as OH. Okay, so this carbon and this carbon will be formed as bond. Now we will get benzene ring, OH, in ortho position CH2OH, in another ortho position CH2OH. In ortho position CH2OH, again in ortho position CH2OH. Is it clear, man? Now we will just we have concentrated on this one. Now we will continue this concept by the chain polymer. First we will go through chain polymer. Okay, let us see. First, before that, I would like to give one just clarification. That is, in ortho position we have CH2OH. In another ortho position also we have CH2OH. Correct? Observe. Here I wrote one phenol. Here I wrote another phenol. Just 1 second, ma. This phenol has in ortho position hydrogen. Even this phenol has in ortho position hydrogen, correct? Then this hydrogen and OH, this hydrogen and OH will be removed as water, and this hydrogen and OH will be removed as water, correct? Then we will get a chain. That chain I will show that one, but before that I am going to rub this one. I hope you understood this one. That's why I am going to rub this, and I am going to write this chain formation by writing this arrow mark upwards. See, phenol CH2OH, phenol CH2OH, phenol. Now it is formed as middle phenol. See, this is bonded to CH2 only, CH2. Now this OH and H is removed, na? Then the CH2 is bonded to this carbon. Same way. Here OH and H is removed, na? The CH2 and this carbon is going to be bonded. Here we have CH2. See, observe, phenol CH2, phenol CH2, phenol CH2. Next again CH2, again CH2. Continuation is there or not? Okay, it will be continued as chain. It will be continued as chain. Contains phenol, and the CH2 is obtained from formaldehyde only, na? This CH2 is obtained from formaldehyde. This is phenol. So phenol formaldehyde polymer. It is a straight chain polymer. The straight chain polymer is called Novolac. The straight chain polymer is called Novolac. This is mechanism wise I explained. This total explanation is explained depending on mechanism wise. Okay, that CH2OH formed, how it is formed in ortho position, left side ortho position, how it is formed. Like that, everything I explained. Now, in a simple way, also we can explain that one. That simple way I am going to show that. Let us concentrate on that simple way also. See, shall I rub this one? See, all of you. I wrote phenol, with hydrogen here. Next, CH2 double bond O, CH2 double bond O. 1 minute, ma. HCHO, that is only formaldehyde. HC double bond OH. Next, one more phenol molecule. Here H is there. Okay, next, again this phenol is contained by hydrogen. Again one more formaldehyde. Next, continuation of this phenol with hydrogen here. Again there hydrogen. It will be continued, ma. So I am going to keep here one big bond. It will be continued n times. Okay, like that n molecules will be combined. Now hydrogen present here, oxygen present here, and hydrogen present here will be removed as water. Condensation polymerization only, removal of water, and between this carbon and this carbon we have CH2. Next, same way, hydrogen present here and hydrogen present on this one and oxygen present here will be removed as water. We will get CH2. So the polymer which we are going to obtain, that is phenol bonded to CH2. Again the CH2 is bonded to one more phenol. Next, again this is bonded to CH2. Again this is bonded to one more phenol molecule, and this bond I am going to keep big bond, and this one here, and it is continued. It is formed like n molecules. This is called Novolac. NOVOLAC. Straight chain compound is called NOVOLAC. Okay, is it clear, man? This is formation of NOVOLAC. In the same way, under this phenol formaldehyde polymer only, we can write the formation of bakelite also. Now we will see what about the formation of that bakelite. I am going to rub this one. See now, note down very carefully. Phenol CH2 again phenol CH2 it will be continued now. Now this is straight chain. We have represented this one as NOVOLAC. Okay, we have one more NOVOLAC molecule, like that we can imagine. Okay, that one I am representing in the form of inverse one. Here OH groups are above. Now I am writing OH groups below. Observe carefully. Okay, next. In this condition, we have CH2 in ortho position here. OH, CH2. Ortho position 1. This is bonded to again CH2 here. This is bonded to one more phenol molecule like this. These two, this is continued, this is continued. We can imagine this is one NOVOLAC molecule and this is one NOVOLAC molecule. Okay, these two straight chain NOVOLAC molecules are joined at para positions by again CH2. Here again CH2. Again here CH2. See, observe this one here. Again this one is here. It will be continued. This is one NOVOLAC molecule. This is one NOVOLAC molecule. These again NOVOLAC molecules are joined by CH2s. In what way we got the CH2s we can understand. Here imagine double bond O is there. That is formaldehyde. Here hydrogen in para position. Here hydrogen in para position. Hydrogen and oxygen will be removed as water. Is it correct? We will get CH2. Here how did we get this CH2? In the same way we got CH2 here at para position. Continuation. See, correctly ortho, para, ortho. By using all the three, ortho, para, ortho, by using all the three positions, if it is formed as like a sheet, not like a chain, this is called bakelite. I am going to write here, man. If it is a straight chain, that is called NOVOLAC. If it is a straight chain, that is called NOVOLAC. If the straight chain NOVOLAC and another NOVOLAC will be joined by CH2 group to form like a sheet, that is called bakelite. So heading phenol formaldehyde NOVOLAC bakelite polymer. Phenol formaldehyde NOVOLAC bakelite polymer. Like that we can say, or simply phenol formaldehyde polymers. Two polymers are there under phenol formaldehyde polymers. Those two are, one is NOVOLAC and another one is bakelite. That NOVOLAC is formed by straight chain polymerization of one phenol molecule and formaldehyde molecule, again phenol molecule and formaldehyde. Like that it will be continued straight chain. But what about bakelite? Bakelite is formed with another NOVOLAC molecule, NOVOLAC chain, and this is one NOVOLAC chain. These two NOVOLAC chains are joined by CH2 groups. Again same mechanism what we have followed here. Okay ma? This is about formation of total like this, one big bracket we can keep n molecules. This is called Beckley structure. This is called Beckley structure. Okay. Now, to explain this one only, in first stage, I explained that in ortho position CH2OH, in ortho position CH2OH, like that I have shown. To form this backlight, in para position also we have tried that CH2OH. Is it correct, man? That one I will show finally one molecule. That final molecule, how it is arranged in in continuous manner to form like a sheet-like structure. Now I will show. This is about formation of backlight. Previous one, straight chain polymer, that is called Novolac. Okay. Now I am going to rub this one. In the initial condition, I have shown that phenol is bonded to ortho position CH2OH. This ortho position CH2OH. If it is continued like this, this is formation of Novolac. Okay. Now, in para position also CH2OH we can write. Here also it will be attacked with one formaldehyde molecule to form CH2OH. To be continued with para position, ortho position, ortho position. Like that, it is formation of backlight. If two ortho positions are occupied and it is continued, that is called formation of Novolac. Okay, ma? This is about third condensation polymer, that is phenol formaldehyde polymer. We have one more, that is melamine formaldehyde polymer. That melamine formaldehyde polymer we will see in next class. Before that, till now, different classifications. After that, what are the types of polymers? Okay, what are the types of polymerizations they will undergo, like that, everything we have seen. Now we started with addition polymers and condensation polymers. Under addition polymers, we have seen what are the examples. LDP, HDP, next Teflon and polyacryl nitrile. These are the examples we have seen in addition polymers. Now we kept the side heading condensation polymer. Under condensation polymer, what are the examples we have seen? Now first, polyamides. Under polyamides, nylon 6,6 and nylon 6. Second one, polyester. Under polyester, we have seen one example, that is steriline. Okay. After that, next, this is C, phenol formaldehyde polymer. Under this phenol formaldehyde polymer, Novolac and this bakelite we have seen. Okay. Next, one more thing is there, that is D, under condensation polymer, that is melamine formaldehyde polymer. In the same way, there is also simple one only. After completion of that, what about next topic we will see. Okay, ma? That is about today's class. I hope you are clear about this today's class. Okay, ma? Everyone, please make a note neatly because it is useful in your revision time. Okay, thank you all.